Today, I'd like to write the simple web page downloader, which will simulate the browser to retrieve the web page from the website. The tool or the module I'd like to use is built-in Python module, which is called Socket. Of course, there's some, maybe not so many third-party Python modules available. For example, like requests. Such third-party modules can make things much easier. However, in this video, I will use the socket. All right, without further ado, let's just get started. So we just, of course, we need to import the module first. For example, the first one is socket, the most important module for this script. Next, we can import sys, and this module can capture the user-supplied input and also can, for example, do some system function, exit program like that. Next one, I will use the RE or regular expression module, which allow us to extract data from the strings based on matching the pattern. All right. And in this script or in this video, I'd like to use the object-oriented programming way to make scripting. All right, so we can use keyword class and followed by the class name web page downloader. And we need to define some methods for this class. The first method as always should be init method. At this moment, we just leave it as pass. This will work as placer. Next, we will write the actual code for this method. Next method we need to write is run. This will be the major method of this class. However, again, at this moment, I just use the pass keyword as placer because I want to, firstly, structure the entire code. And later we can make detailed scripting for each method. And then, of course, if you want other people to use this code, and this would be the normal way, if lim, this would be the module name equal to main. It means that if this is matches or this is true, the script will run the following code. We can create the object from the class web page, and then we can run this method. Now we need to go back to the class block. Firstly, we need to define the init method. For example, we need to judge how many arguments specified by the author. So we can use if len sys argv is less than 2. It means that the user doesn't specify the target correctly as required by this script. So we just print the error message. So please specify the target or website to visit. Next, of course, we need to exit the program. And next we need, if this is not the case, it means that the user has specified the target. So we can define the object attribute. The first attribute is target, and this should be the website IP address or the host of the website, and sys the first one. Of course, as you know, this list archive, this list starts from 0. So the 1 means the second in the list. And in this case, would be the target. Okay? And if the website doesn't use, if the user specified the port number, in other words, will not use the default port number, and then we need to capture this input. Okay? So first we can self port number this is the default port number of the website. And if len sys is equal to 3, it means that the user has specified non-standard or non-default port number. So we can self sys 2. All right, next we need to create the socket object. This is the most object. And first we can, this would be another attribute of this class or object. And we can use the client socket. And we can, socket module and the socket class. And the first parameter we need to specify is address family. Socket, inet stands for IP4 and socket. And we need to specify the transport layer. In this case, should be TCP. So sock stream. Okay, also you can print something for purpose of debugging. For example, we can put collecting, and next we need to come to the major method of this class. First, we need to use the try and except to capture any error or exception, right? Exception. And the error message will be stored into the E variable. And if this happens, the error happens or emerges, and we need to print out such message, error happened. And also, we can print out the detailed error message, and then we can exit from the program. All right. Next, we can, we go to the try. This would be serving as the major function. First of all, we can connect to the target, right? Connect. And this method, we need to supply the tuple. And in this tuple, the first element should be address or the target, target, and self port number. All right. And then, we need to send data to the server or the target. So we can use send data. And this time, of course, the data between the client and the server should comply with the HTTP protocol. And of course, we can use double quote to include all string or all data which will be sent later. Okay, so how to get the format for the request? As you can know, I've already opened up this website, and which will be added into the description section below, so you can use this information. As you know, the HTTP request consists of 2 parts, the header and the body, and there should be 2 lines, the empty lines between each other. And of course, this would be the normal header. For example, like a host, user agent, accept language. To simplify this code, I just use the host and the user agent and the first line, because the user agent is important. In some case, the server will not respond to the request which doesn't include the user agent information. All right, so we just copy these 3 lines and modify them. Okay, now go back to our Kali Linux, and as you can see, I've already made a copy, and I use this separator or delimiter between each line. Okay, and as you can see, we can copy this string, and of course, and also we need to specify the target. All right, so next we need to use this method of send of the socket object, self-client send, and send data. In Python 3, we need to encode the data to be sent. All right, so we can use encode method, and we can use the UTF-8 as coding algorithm. Okay, and now we can, next we need to receive data. However, if the received data is larger than the buffer size, we need to, because if this happens, the additional data will be dropped, which exceeds the buffer size. So how to solve this issue? We need to use the loop, the while loop to do. So how to do? We can receive the data, empty string. Next we can use the while and the true, and the data, we can use the receive method of the socket to retrieve data, and then we can self-client receive, and we need to specify the buffer size. Normally we can set it to the 1024. Of course, you can make it bigger, like 4096, even bigger. I'm not sure about it. Next, if the data length is 0, it means that we have reached the end of the data, and it's 0. And then we need to break or exit from the loop. If not, we can concatenate the data between the data. However, the data should be decoded before we can do the concatulation or compilation. Okay, so decode UTF-8. All right, I think it's correct. Now, after we can get or retrieve all data from the server, we need to write the data into the file. However, before we proceed, I need to make testing. I think this would be good practice. We cannot write the whole code and then test. We can do one by one. Okay, so we can just print receive data, save, and then we can go back and test this code to see whether this code can work properly or not. Hopefully, this can work. This website, I use this website, as you can see here. This website give us the resource, or we can make some testing, because nowadays many websites are HTTPS websites. this code, this script cannot work for the HTTPS site. So I select this one. I also will add this website address to the description section below. All right. So now we go back terminal to see whether this code is working properly. I think it's working. As a professional tester, we need to grasp the Python. And the Python is so powerful language. And there's so many very useful resources over internet. As you can see, it's working properly. We got the code. And this result or response includes the response header. And we do not need that. We just want to save the HTML code itself. All right. So we need to utilize the RE module or regular expression. Okay. Now go back to our PyCharm, and I can comment this line. And the next, we can write the pattern. This pattern would be very easy in this case, because this should start from the pattern should start from this. Sorry, not this one. This code copy and followed by the dot, and which will be end. This one will be end. And also there is one very good website where we can test the regular expression. This website very good. So as you can see, we can put our pattern and the original data. If you disable this option, you can see we got nothing, no matches. So very important, this website. We just test. We test on this website if this string or the pattern can work along with the option, and then we can implement it in the Python script. All right. So now we go back to our browser. Next, we can match the data. We can use the search. Also, you can use the find method of the RE module. And the first parameter should be pattern, and the second one is a string to be matched to receive data. And next, very important, as you can see from the website I showed you earlier, we need to set the flag or option to the dot or. Otherwise, we cannot get the matches. All right. So next, of course, I think the content should be match the data group, because this result is the object of the search match object, and this is the string. And the next, we can save this content into this file. The file name we can use, for example, we can use the target, and we need to add the extension HTML. And next we can with open, and the file name, and the mode should be write, and as f write, and the data should be content. And also we can print something like print saved successfully. All right. So next, I think we can test it again to see whether this code can work properly. Okay. So now we can run it again. scripting, we can learn a lot because we do not want to be the script kiddie guy, right? So I think in the future, I hope I can write more and more Python scripts. It's collecting. I think no error. Hopefully, at least I think so. Of course, if you don't use the built-in Python module like Socket, we can use the third-party module such as request module, and which will be much easier to implement or to write. Okay, saved successfully. Now go back to my desktop to see whether we can use the browser to open it up. As you can see here, we can open up with browser. As you can see, we can, although it's a bit different from this page because this page includes like the JavaScript and other some codes. Okay, so I think I have already covered pretty much about this tool or the simple web page downloader. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.